Wayne Thiebaud is an American artist that loved to paint food. He used thick brush strokes and incorporated shadows to help his food look realistic and three-dimensional. Today we are going to create a still life of donuts, and we will be using printmaking skills and then incorporate drawing with shapes and colors with our oil pastels. Let's get ready to print our donuts for our Wayne Thiebaud donuts. First step, put your paper horizontally. We are going to fold it in half. And open it back up. Now we're going to try to get half a dozen donuts. That means 6 donuts. So 1, 2, 3 at the top, 3 at the bottom. We have our pool noodles ready, some brown paint. Stamp, stamp, stamp. Check to make sure your pool noodle is covered in paint. We're going to come over and do the top 3. We're going to stamp and lift, reload, stamp and lift, reload, stamp and lift. Now we'll do the bottom 3. This is starting to look like donuts from Krispy Kreme, all laying beautifully in a little box. You can see that I missed some paint here, so that tells me I need to make sure I get more paint and I press harder. Now we're going to let those dry so we can start coloring them with our oil pastel. All right, now that these are dry, I can start adding oil pastels to make them look like donuts. Some donuts I completely filled in so it looks like a filled donut. Some left the donut hole. I had sprinkles on this one. This one had frosting with an icing design. This one has a chocolate swirl on it. I tried to get another swirl there, but you can tell it doesn't show up very well because it was too light and light, so I would need to use a darker color to get that contrast. So we're going to start with black, blue, or purple, your choice. We're going to create a little shadow. So come at the bottom of your donut and draw a little line. Then I want you to get that one finger ready, and you're just going to very carefully give it a little smudge. Now it looks like we have a shadow for our donut. So I'll go through and do all those, taking my time, just a little bit at the bottom, just right around that edge, and then a little smear. I'm only using one finger. There you go. Now you can wipe your hand off. Now let's start thinking of all the different flavors. I think I'm going to start my first one with pink frosting. I'm going to color the whole thing in. Do you see how I did the outlining first? Went slow, thought about what I was doing. On this one, I think I want a strawberry drizzle. Using a wavy line. Maybe the next one I'll do a vanilla. I think I'll keep this one a donut hole. With the oil pastels, you really have to fill them in solid, short overlapping strokes. Frosting, jump, jump, jump right over that oil pastel hole. Maybe this one, thinking about sprinkles. What color sprinkles would you want on your donut? I'm going to do like a rainbow color, so I'll do some red all the way around. Grab another one. Notice I have variety in which way my sprinkles are going. when we added those shadows, we really created form, turning that flat circle into a three-dimensional donut. On this donut, I started with white, and then I'm going to lay the orange on top just to give it a tint of the orange, make it a little lighter. Here are our Wayne Thiebaud inspired donuts. We created a donut by printing with our pool noodle, which is stamping and lifting, different than painting. We added dimension to our donuts by creating a shadow, and we added lots of good textures with different types of lines and colors.